Welcome to the tutorial to learn how to schedule your exam. The first thing that will need to happen is you'll need to receive clearance for sitting for the exam. You'll receive an email with a letter similar to what's on your screen indicating that you've been cleared to sit for the exam and that you're now able to schedule. You'll log into your AACE profile. You'll find the application that is now in exam eligible status. You'll click on the detail link of that exam, and then you will see a new pathway that says Schedule Exam. This is where you're going to click to sign up or schedule your exam with our new CBT provider, PSI. It's important. The information that is provided, that is being highlighted on the screen right now, it is important that you take this information exactly as it appears in your AACE profile and use that information and that information only to set up your PSI test taker account. This will match the fields that are on the Create Account with PSI, as you can see in the screenshot right here. And then you'll also set up a password that you'll need to remember in order to regain access once you've set it up for the first time. So we've set up a staff member's account to actually give you a demonstration on how this happens. So the first thing you want to do, and I'm not going to go through the steps because most of you have already logged in to even create your application, but from our website you can sign into your profile by clicking here, and then there's a few extra steps that will take you to your profile. But for brevity's sake, let's just pretend we logged in and now we're here. So what you want to do is you want to go to the certification application option on your menu, or for those of you that are recertifying by exam, you would select recertify by exam. For this purpose, we're just going to click on certification application. And once it loads, we're going to navigate to the certification application that is in exam eligible status. Most people will only have one, but there are several people that have two or more applications open at one time. So we're going to scroll down. We're going to find the CEP exam that is in exam eligible status. We're going to, as the letter told us to, we're going to click on the details link. Once there, you're now going to see a new button that wasn't there prior to being cleared to sit for the exam. You're going to click the Schedule Exam button. This will take you directly to the portal for scheduling your exam with our CBT provider, PSI. Your first time, you're going to need to select Sign Up. Remember, the letter that you received has the information, so maybe you want to print that out so that you have it in front of you, or if you just want to, you know it by memory, you can put it in that way as well. So let's go ahead and add this information. It's hard spelling somebody else's name. And then you're going to have to create a password. Now, please note that the password has to be between 8 and 32 characters long. It has to contain one uppercase, one lowercase letter, and it must contain one number, and one special character. And it cannot contain any words or any part of the email address. So let's add a password, and as you can see, the green check mark is saying that I've met all of these rules. Now I just have to replicate it to make sure that they match, and then I click Submit. Now it's telling us that the account has been created successfully, but it will not allow you to proceed without taking the information that you just provided and actually logging in. So let's log in to continue. Our username is the email address, and our password is the password that we created that should be secret. You shouldn't share that with people. And let's log in. As you can see, Ryan is now ready to schedule for the CEP exam that I just used as the example to schedule. He's also been cleared to sit for the CFCC exam, so he's actually quite busy. So then once you are successfully in here and you see this status that says you're ready to schedule, you actually then can schedule your exam. So let's click Schedule the Exam. So the first thing that we want to do, we definitely will probably want to allow the location access, but that's completely up to you. The first thing you need to do is to select the language. There is only one option, it's English. And so it's actually going to, it knows that the address by default is Suncrest Town Center. So it's going to put that in there. And it also shows this person has a clearance date starting May 1st through November 1st, 2019. So those months are the only months that will show up. So according to your clearance date, it automatically is going to give you the months that you're allowed to schedule. So that way you don't have any mistakes of going over, under, and then having to start all over again. So we want to take it as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and choose May. We have where we are located, and we can search for an exam center. And we have options. This map will actually show you where you are and then where the locations are around you. So for this particular person, we're actually going to select, let's pretend we're going to go to Hagerstown. So we're going to select this. And as soon as you select that, notice 1 is still there and 2 is there. It just expanded it. The same would happen if I just wanted to go and say I don't like what Hagerstown has, I want to see what Akron has. So you can continue to do that until you see something that you like. So let's say I actually like this one. So I'm going to select this date and I'm going to select this time. Then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to continue. It will ask you, do you want to proceed to schedule this? And you can say continue to do that. And it says the booking was created successfully. Then it will take you to your dashboard and it will show you the information that you're scheduled, the date that you selected, your confirmation number, and all of the other details. You can print the acknowledgement, but you're also going to get an email, or you can download the candidate information bulletin as well. You can click directions to get that as well. So just so that we're not in any trouble here, I'm going to end up canceling this schedule before we end this tutorial. But at this page, let's say that the next day you realize that you're not going to be available on May 25th. You can log back in to your account the same way that you came to it, and you can click reschedule your exam to go ahead and start over and find another date. So that's basically it. You just get your clearance letter, get the information from it, navigate to your AACE profile, go to your application, click Schedule Exam, create your profile for the first time, log back in, and then go find your testing center. And it's as easy as that. But if you have any questions or you need assistance, contact us at certification@aacei.org and let us know and we'll help you. Thanks.